this day's solar plexus chakra. It is Tuesday. I'm waiting for the Instagram to find itself here. Yay. Yay. I see the Instagram. All systems are go. I see the chat. I see things. Okay. I'm going to test something. I'm going to put us in full screen. Well, not full screen. I guess it doesn't really matter because we're going to get in here. Y'all, we're trying new things. We are trying new things. And that means that it takes me a second to find my bearings, but we are going to do things together. I'm going to go over to my own YouTubies here. Maybe. I'm going to switch my profile, actually. Maybe. It's not going to let me do that. Okay, well, we're going to hope. We're going to hope that this is going. We are live. Hello. Thank you, Dr. Flo. Thank you. I'm learning new things. Welcome. Oh my gosh. I see the Instagrams. I see all the things. Hello, Jessie May Vocal Studio. Hello, Love and Action Network. Okay. I feel comfortable getting started. We're all going to be fine together. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm Tara Priolo. I'm your resident white-facing biracial multi-passionate musician, and I talk about the ish that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. And we are going to be doing the daily boost from Love and Action Network. Today is Solar Plexus Chakra Day. It's Toots Day. Solar Plexus Chakra Day. And that means that we're going to talk about the doing. We are thrilled to be alive. I loved that I switched that in real time. Do we love it? We love it. YouTube. Oh, it says YouTube is not currently receiving data for the stream. Anyway, Love and Action Network, as it says above, is here to encourage, equip, and empower you into your dreams. Visit lovedandlovable.bio.link to link up with either Poppy Wata 33, one of our practitioners, me, one of our practitioners, or Dr. Flo, our CEP. You can find Dr. Flo at Andre in the Flow on all platforms. You can find me at Tara Priolo Studio on all platforms, and we're going to jump in. So if you want to add to the chat what you do, you can start there. I do. And good morning, Cindy. I see you over there on the Instagrams. I see you. I'm going to grab a Hui the Urban. This was posted one day ago. The affirmation of the day: everything that leaves is replaced by something better. Oh, I never lack. What an affirmation. I never lack. And here are the slides. Something amazing is on its way to you. Oh, you are no one's backup plan. Choose people who choose you. Pour into people who pour into you. In love, in work, in friendship, in life. Hear me very clearly. If it's been more draining, if it's been draining you more than it uplifts you, it's time to let it go. Do not wait. Oh, letting go is love. There's a theme. Y'all sensing the theme? You sensing the theme? Letting go is love. Start anticipating the best. More people should talk about how anxiety isn't just in your head. It's in your body too. It exhausts you completely. Nervous system fried. Always. Y'all, I think I lost a bottle. Anyway, I just realized that. It exhausts you completely. Nervous system fried, always tired, stomach twisting, heart pounding, mind racing. That's why you got to take care of yourself every day. No excuses. Focus on what's in your control. Let go of the rest. Next slide. Ooh, a plus of growing up: genuinely not giving a care about things that used to irk me. Ignoring me? Cool. I'm okay with boundaries and prefer reciprocal connections anyway. Gossiping about me? Cool. I'm interesting to talk about. Staring at me? Cool. I'm interesting to look at. Underestimating me? Cool. I'll definitely surprise you. Not inviting me? Cool. I enjoy my own company. I just love this quality of peace. An August mantra. I will always be my oldest friend, so I have no choice but to take care of myself. This year, I commit to being my own strongest ally, nurturing my well being and advocating for my needs. I embrace self love, not just a concept, but as a daily practice. I prioritize myself and honor my needs because I deserve it. Say it with me. I release, I let go. Everything is not in my control. I release, I let go. Everything is an experience. I release, I let go. Everything is information. I release, I let go. Everything is guiding me forward. I release, I let go. Everything is in divine flow. Everything is in divine flow. And the last slide is a advertisement for their new book, which you can purchase at their link in bio. I also believe it's over on the Amazons. Oh yes, I see. Oh, good AM in my hotel room. Yes, come on, Cindy. Cindy says love that, and Cindy says choose people who pour into you. Pour into your love. Oh no, pour into you. Love that. Yes. Choose people who pour into you. People that are just draining you, those are called fun leeches. We don't do fun leeches here. We don't do fun leeches. And Dr. Flo over on the, what is that called? The YouTube says, I am interesting. Yes. To me. Yes. All right. We're moving into the chakras. Y'all, I don't know that I love this view on Instagram. Y'all let me know. But I do love this view on the YouTubes. I like what I'm seeing. Okay. Daily boost chakra. Today is solar plexus chakra, like I said. Y'all put into the chat what you do. What you do. I do run programming. I do introduce people to things. I do. Oh, there's a highlight in here. Are we deconstructing this? I haven't even mentioned Deconstruction Junction. Tonight is Deconstruction Junction. It is at a new time that will be the time going forward. It's at 6:45 Central, 7:45 Eastern. If you want the link, let me know. I'll be creating that link right after this, and you can also join by jumping on and RSVPing to the Google Calendar, which is at lovedandlovable.bio.link. So here we go. Here are some reflection questions on the solar plexus chakra. Let's do, this is highlighted. So anyway, personal power and autonomy. Do I feel in control of my life, or do I often feel powerless? How comfortable am I with asserting myself and expressing my needs and desires? In what situations do I feel most empowered? This goes back to I'm going to answer the last one. In what situations do I feel most empowered? This goes back to what Cindy pointed out, which is like the people pouring into you. You will feel more empowered by having people around you that are pouring into you, that are giving back what you're getting, right? And so I think it's important to surround yourself with a team of people, whether those be friends, family, or actual people you're paying, or people that you trust for advice, business collaborators, etc., etc. I think it's really important to have that around you because, for instance, this morning I went with Dr. Flo helped me get on here this morning because I was using a new program on the computer, right? And so it is important to have people that you can call like that, and I feel empowered to go live, and Dr. Flo is here with me, just, checking in, making sure that everything feels all right, No woman, no cry. YouTube health is excellent. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Huh. That's weird. Anyway, it notifies me of things over in the corner. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Um, do I feel in control of my life, or do I often feel powerless? The only spot that I feel powerless currently is when, um, yes, I'm going to read those in a second, Cindy. The only place that I feel powerless sometimes is when my child is just deciding to child. you know and that's that. So I feel pretty in control of my life. I can always make another decision. Cindy says, I do musician and teacher and coach and grants research and writing. Yes, 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 we love that. Let me read one more. Self-image and identity. How do I see myself, and how do I believe others perceive me? What labels or identities do I associate with myself, and how do they influence my behavior? Are there aspects of myself that I hide from others, and why? How do I see myself, and how do I believe others perceive me? What labels or identities do I associate with myself, and how do they how do they influence my behavior? Are there aspects of myself that I hide from others, and why? And perhaps this is something we can deconstruct this evening. So I was thinking about this as we were listening to the podcast this morning, and thinking about how, I used to identify as a Democrat through and through. I don't so much anymore, not because I identify with the Republican Party any more than I identify with the Democratic Party. I just identify with abolition. I identify with abolition. And what I was thinking this morning is, the political correctness that Democrats, quote unquote, Democrats, liberals, and leftists, quote unquote, have to use, although leftists seem to be a little bit like, we don't care about the political correctness. And I was thinking about that in terms of this, like, what labels or identities do I associate myself, right? And I was thinking about that in terms of like a liberal, and how they feel like they need to talk in a specific way in order to be heard or in order to be taken seriously. I think a lot of people feel that way, right? Like opera singers, like we walk in a room in a certain way and there's always the, do I identify as an opera singer? Not really anymore. Do I still say that because it's easier than saying like whatever I am? Yeah. Identities. Yes. The white facing biracial identity. That is an interesting one that straps me in some places. It makes me feel a certain type of way about things in certain places. So, interesting question there, I think. What labels or identities do I associate myself with myself, and how do they influence my behavior? How do I see myself, and how do I believe others perceive me? I think they are mirrors of each other. I think they're opposites, actually. I think that I perceive myself as small and mighty, but and like powerful, but like I think the world perceives me as like a bigger persona than I believe myself to be. That's the short answer. If y'all have any answers, pop them in the chat and I will read them. Here we go with 52 Weeks of Conscious Contact by Melody Beattie. I believe we are in week 32, 33. Oh, my little watch is telling me it is time to stand. I will get there, baby. I will get there in just a moment. We have read this almost every day this year, and we are determined to make it through the end of the year. Oh my gosh, I gotta go further. Sorry, y'all. I gotta scroll. I'm scrolling. Oop, still not far enough. We're like over halfway done with this book, y'all. Halfway done. Stepping into the unknown. Duty, I hated that week. Boundaries was last week. Here we go. Here is this week. Wait and see. Day 1 was Sunday. Day 2 was Monday. Day 3. I've got to have him. Can't live without him. It must be love. Whoa. Just a minute. It's only the second date. For many of us, learning to wait and see is a value that's been hard won. Some of us thought waiting to see meant waiting to see whether the other person would choose us. Oof. Or we jumped in and then waited for the other person to be who we wanted him or her or they to be. Once we see clearly that person we were convinced we had to have may not even be someone we want. Life may be trying to point out something better than anything we could have chosen ourselves. Oof, the challenge of the week. It's hard to calm down and live with the anxiety and uncertainty of saying, I don't know, when the unsolved mystery involves someone we love or something we want. Sometimes that mystery is minor, but the anxiety can make it feel big. Other times, what we're waiting to see affects our entire life course. Saying we're going to wait and see can mean acknowledging the possibility of a loss. Wait and see is more than a decision. It's an act of faith. And just a reminder that we are a bring your own belief organization. So if you don't like the word faith, replace it with something that you do like. Okay. Oh, hello, Angela. Hello, Quincy. Hello. Welcome in. Okay. So the I don't know. I'm just going to comment on that saying I don't know makes you a strong leader, right? Being able to say I don't know makes you a strong leader, and a strong partner and a strong person, because you are constantly then curious, right? You're curious about the world. Like, yes, certainly there are things that you're going to have the answers for, and there are also so many things that you're not going to have the answers for. Wait and see is an act of faith. Yeah, it's an act of faith, waiting and seeing, right? And that story that Melody just told us, my husband says that he knew by my picture, because we met online, right, that I was the one, that he was going to wife me up and I was going to be the rest of his life, right? From a picture. We're just having a bad dream. And he was right. And I knew about the first kiss, right? Very early on, third date, there wasn't a lot of waiting and seeing there. But there was a lot of waiting and seeing as our relationship went on, as we struggled through infertility, as we struggled through parenting dogs, as we struggled through death in the family, as we struggled through learning each other as we grew older, and our dreams changed. And, as you grow with people, there's always an element of waiting and seeing. There's always an element of faith needed. Always. Wait and see is an act of faith. I'm going to do one last roundup of comments, folks, and then we're going to close out. Hello, Quincy. It's nice to see you. What do you do? Pop that in the chat. Okay, closing up. Continue to be anti-racist. Be safe. Wear a mask. Make good trouble. Do good work. I love y'all hardcore. You are loved and lovable, and nobody can change that. Make sure you're linking up at the bio, or at the link in bio, lovedandlovable.bio.link, to join up with us, to make sure you don't miss anything. We are headed in about 30 minutes to a Olympic watch party, and a co-working sesh. So that will be on Google Meet. You can find all of that information again at the link, lovedandlovable.bio.link. Dr. Flo will be back tomorrow. I will be back Thursday, and we are live this evening at 7:45 Eastern time for Deconstruction Junction if you all would like to join, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.